I'm Richard Helliar. I'm VP EMEA for Sift, which is an AI-powered fraud decisioning platform. We take over 1.5 trillion events across over 700 businesses and over 40,000 websites and apps, and we take that those events and we crowdsource that information to help customers such as DoorDash, Yelp, Poshmark, and financial services companies such as Blockchain, Remitly, and Nexo make better trust decisions. The most common types of fraud that we help prevent are at different points of risk. So they could be account takeovers, at login or change of details. They could be payment types of payment fraud, or content fraud in terms of marketplaces submitting adverts and between both suppliers and the customers or buyers. So the fraud industry benchmarking resource, or FIBRE as we call it, the name is as it suggests. We've found it really helpful for there to be a KPI, a key performance indicator, of metrics around different types of categorization, such as geography, vertical, and use case, so that you can go to our site and you can benchmark, for instance, your fraud detection rate, your block rate, your chargeback rate, account takeover risks against other peers on the Sift network. How has artificial intelligence changed the kind of fraud landscape? Well, there's two sides to that. Obviously, there's the fraudster side, and if we look at the fraudsters, generative AI has really changed the game. So how fraudsters can move from where we were a couple of years ago with email scams that would have really bad grammar and spelling. Now generative AI helps take away that problem for them, meaning that they can be much more convincing in their frauds and scams. And also with other technologies in the AI space, they can be much more collaborative with other fraudsters in order to perpetrate fraud. Then we switch to our side, the vendor side, and the fraud detection side. Well, AI helps us there by being able to automate and significantly reduce complexity and cost in terms of being able to detect fraud, hopefully automating a large amount of the fraud detection, so that we can help customers get to swifter conclusions and be more successful. So what are some of the major fraud trends that Sift are observing in our network? Can be summarized by the democratization of fraud. Democratization of fraud is fraud becoming a big business, and the collaboration between different fraudsters using technologies such as predictive AI and technologies such as Telegram to be able to use the data that's in the dark web. So there's so much data in the dark web right now. Using those technologies and using AI, we see that the fraudsters becoming a global business and collaborative business.